So today I thought it would be fun to play with some makeup that I've never used before. So I may have swatched a couple of these things, and they're not things that have come in this month. I've talked about them in a few of them in some previous PR videos, a few of them like elsewhere that I'm trying them or I bought them or whatever. I do have like a little collection of things here, so I'm not gonna use all of them obviously, but I've picked out some things in my collection that I knew I had never used before, and I'm gonna give some of these things a whirl. We're gonna do some first impressions, and we're gonna see how it goes. And then I thought it would be a good time too to show you guys these are the Mother Bear handmade, what are they, Prisma palette now. These are my Prisma palette shadows. I put them all in this one little palette thing I had here. Some pretty fun colors. I'm thinking of do like a 2-color look, maybe like this pink all over the lid and then like this pink in like the inner corners or something kind of fun. It's the end of the day. It is like 5:30. I just took a shower, but I didn't wash my hair because I wasn't initially planning on filming, but then like I was sitting in the shower with my hair like in my little bun and I was like, I could do like a makeup video or something. It's also a little gloomy today, so I don't know, I hope the lighting is okay. If it's not, this is sort of a little bit of a more informal video. Oliver's sitting right here with his little tablet. I've turned the sound off on it because he's watching some like weird Paw Patrol thing, who knows. But so yeah, it's sort of more of like a little, like an informal video, I guess. So if there's, you know, like some kid noises or whatever, it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, so there are only 2 things in here, I believe, 2. That I have tried before. Oh, I actually meant to grab a eye primer and I didn't. I'm not gonna worry about that now. Okay, so there's one thing in here that I actually have tried before, but it's because I don't have a new product of it. It's the brow product. So I don't have any new brow products, but everything else is new. So we're just gonna get started. So we're gonna start with a primer. So I have used this primer in a different color. I've never used this color before. So maybe that's cheating a little bit, but I don't have any other new primers. This is the Organic Skin Co. Primp and Prime, and this one is in the rose gold, the rose gold shade. So I've used the lunar one, and I don't even know if I actually even need this primer, because the foundation that I'm gonna be trying is the Kosas foundation, and I've never used it before, obviously, hence this video. So I don't know what that's like. So this one had a little bit of like a rose gold. So a little bit glowy underneath, possibly. Smells good. It smells like citrus. Not actually sure what's in here. There's some pomegranate. I guess that's scent. Oh, there's sweet orange in here, so that would do it. So there's that. So now we're gonna go in with the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. So it's not a foundation, and I'm sure you've probably seen this around. I don't think this will be new. This has been out for a while. I have had this for a couple of months, but I haven't tried it yet. They did send me 3 shades to try out, 2, 3, and 4, and I did swatch them just to see which one I thought would be the most accurate to my skin tone, and I think shade 3 is gonna be the closest. So shake well before applying, and then it says its radiance boosting botanicals absorb, allowing skin perfecting pigment to even and illuminate complexion. Shake well, then gently blend 2 to 4 drops into skin using fingertips. So I did bring a brush in here just in case fingertips don't work, but let's try it out. So shade 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was 4 drops. We'll see what it does.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What is it? Oh, an elephant? So, I like the color match. I think that actually gives pretty decent coverage, actually. I don't know, I've seen videos, but it's still a little bit surprising. I'm taking off my lips a little, so it looks a little weird. I might need to do a little bit more. Let's start with 1 drop and do it on like my cheek and nose and forehead area, because that's where it gets red the most. don't know, it's actually pretty crazy how much coverage this product has. I know, like I said, I've seen videos of people using it, but I think it's still just sort of surprising. I did bring in this. This is the Real Techniques something foundation of some line that they've got. So I just thought I would buff it in. Buff it in, make sure it's... Now, did that mess it up? Did I take away some coverage? I don't know. So I'm gonna use my Ricky Loves Ricky mirror. I talked about this in one of the last videos I posted. I'm not sure which one is, which one's going up first. So I've got some like acne and it's not covering the acne. I realize I've got my mirror light on, so it's like making things a little strange. And it does look like it's settled into my pores a little. I think this one is definitely gonna need, turn that off. It's definitely gonna need me to play around with it a bit so I can sort of figure out, you know, best techniques for using it and, you know, foundation or skincare to use underneath, that kind of thing, because I think this one is gonna take a little bit of a learning curve, like a learning curve. I did bring some concealer in here, so we're just gonna make it look good for the video, because I'm not leaving the house, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like as long as it looks okay for the video. So I brought two different concealers in here, both of which I have not tried. I have swatched both to make sure that their color matches would be okay. I've got the Hand Skincare Cosmetics in Fair Light and the Pacifica Liquid Cover Full Coverage Lasting Concealer in 18 WL. You know what? Let's go with that one. So let's close up the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. See if I can show you a bit what I'm talking about. See, it's sort of settled into like my nose pores. This might not be a good option for those of us that have like super large pores, but again, like I said, let me try different primers, try some different skincare, and sort of see if I can make it work, and have to keep you guys updated. So let's do a little bit of concealing in some places. I'm just gonna go in with a little buffing brush. I'm not sure if this is gonna make my nose worse or better. We'll find out. Okay, so the color match and the coverage are pretty decent on that, but again, something else I think I'm gonna have to play with in like the light of day, because it's now starting to get pretty dark in here. Hopefully I don't have to scrap this whole video. So let's see what else I've got. So the Antonym Cosmetics Baked Bronzer and Highlighter Duo is new. Pretty sure that's the only new bronzer product I have. I do have the finishing powder from Au Naturel that I think I'm actually going to use in various parts of my face, except I didn't bring a brush in here for this really, so this will be interesting. So I didn't apply that everywhere because I wanted to keep like some of the dew, but I applied it like underneath my eyes here. If I got good footage of it, I will include it. So now I'm gonna try this little bronzer. I don't think I'm gonna use the, what's up?
Oh.
What? Click on it.
No. No.
Why can't we watch that one? I don't know why we can't watch that one. Watch a different one. What in the world? I don't know. Maybe it'll play after this. So I don't know that I'm going to use the highlighter part of it yet, but I'm going to use the bronzer part of this duo. Hope that it looks decent. That's sort of like the goal of this whole video. I already overdid it. That's like the goal of this whole video is... What? Cars. So like hope that I don't overdo any part of it. That bronzer is pretty pigmented. Baked bronzer and highlighter duo. I mean, it looks pretty in here, but that was more than I was expecting. So let's do a little bit less on the other side. That's like the most pigmented bronzer thingy I've got. Holy crap. I barely even swirled my brush in that. Try to make it even on both sides so I don't look completely ridiculous. Though, again, like I said, it doesn't matter because I'm not leaving the house. Only you guys are going to see this. Let's do some on my nose. So yeah, so that is extremely pigmented. So if you want something that's got a lot of bronze to it, holy cannoli. Well, there's that. So cheeks, I think I'm gonna go with the only thing that I brought in here, which is the Charm Multi-Stick from Vapor. So I'm thinking that this is just gonna be like a pink look with a F ton of bronze, because the eyeshadow look that I want to do is pretty pink. So I'm just gonna go in by taking a stippling brush to that Charm color. Over the cheeks, even though I should do a lot to compensate for that freaking bronzer. Have any of you guys tried that Antonym duo? Let me know. I want to know what other people think of it. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it. I saw, you know, some bloggers post about it when it launched, obviously. But I don't know that I've ever seen anybody actually like talk about it and use it. So you all will have to let me know. It's sort of a little bit light on the cheeks there. Okay, so then the brow thing is the Well People Brow Expressionist, I think it's called. It's dark in here, and I am old and blind as a bat and can't read that well in the dark anymore, so I am not sure what it says. So I have been using this for the last couple of weeks and I do like it. I think I picked it up at, I'm pretty sure I picked it up at Target. The only other brow product I'm thinking about buying is the one from Ilia. And the only reason I want to try it is because I got some pretty awful reviews. Like, and when I mean awful, like 1-star reviews. People are saying it's like flaky, and whatever. It's been like out of stock for a while, so I was wondering if they were working on the formula or anything. I just noticed that it's back on the Ilia website today. So I'm kind of thinking about picking it up and giving it a whirl and seeing if it really is that awful. Because otherwise, the only other like brow like type products like this, there's the 100% pure one that only has 2 colors. There's this one that I think has 3. I think it's got blonde, medium brown, which is what this one is, and then it's got dark brown. And then there is the Pacifica, did I say Pacifica one? The Pacifica one has 1. The 100% pure one has 2. This one has 3, and I'm pretty sure that the Ilia one has 3 as well. EcoBrow also came out with a new brow product. I'm actually thinking about trying that one because that one is vegan. The other brow pomade that they've had for a while actually has lanolin in it, but the new brow, it's like sort of like a pencil thingy that they've got, is vegan. So I'm thinking about trying that. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about eye primer or anything. I don't really care. So I'm gonna go in with my Mother Bear's Handmade palette, and I actually did swatch a couple of these right before I got in the shower because I wanted to see pigmentation and then I could just like wash it off in the shower. These are actually extremely pigmented. They take like the lightest touch, so I'm like kind of nervous. I don't remember what the shades are called. Oh, okay, here we go. Some of the, they think they have them on the back. So this one that I'm gonna take is Peony. And I know at least one of you guys asked for a swatch of these. I'm thinking I'm gonna talk about my like eyeshadow palettes because I'm cleaning some out. And then I might include this in it because it's sort of like a handmade palette sort of thing. And then this one is Shocking Magenta is the other one I'm gonna use. We'll see how it turns out. So I'm just gonna take Peony all over the lid and crease and blend it. Cause like a one shadow thing, you guys know how I do. But anyway, what I was saying is, I'm thinking in that video I might swatch some of the colors of the stuff that I'm keeping. Because I know I'm getting rid of a few things already. So what I was thinking about doing, and this is what Noelle just did from Cruelty Free Vanity. She went through all her eyeshadow palettes. You can't really see. Her eyeshadow palettes. And then she was like decluttering or like getting rid of expired ones or like keeping whatever. So I thought I could go through mine. I thought I would basically just like steal her video. Her video idea. Go through my eyeshadow palettes, talk about what I'm keeping, what I really like, what I regret buying, whatever, what I would suggest. And I kind of want to make another like Mother Bear's handmade order. It's not Mother Bear's anymore, it's Prisma palette. Because I'm like in love with these shadows. The colors anyway. I mean, obviously this is the first time I'm trying them, but I'm in love with the colors, and just based on like my one swatch, like how pigmented they are. So I'm not trying to get super fancy with this, and I hope I'm doing a decent job blending. This thing is also broken. Just broken half. All right, we're gonna have to figure out a way to fix that. Well, now I have like a little handheld mirror. But yeah, so the packaging is not fantastic on this. Though it's funny because I haven't had any problems with the other Antonym packaging. I've got two of their blushes and then the 2 cheek crusher things that they've got. I really love the color Lily. It's so pretty. But I haven't had any problems with those packaging, but I don't know, this one must be like made differently, or just because it's like, look at how thin this is compared to like the mirror. I don't know, it just seems like they probably could have, well, I mean, they had to make it thicker for the baked part because yeah, it doesn't sit flat. So I guess that makes sense, but maybe the weight of the top part is just like not good for the base. I don't know. But it broke like the minute I took it out of the box, and I was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. So I'm gonna do this on the eye and in the crease, and then I'm gonna smudge it like underneath as well, and then I'm gonna do the Shocking Magenta like in the inner corner. I've seen a couple people wear like super hot pink in the inner corner before, and I've been like, I'm all about that. That looks really pretty. We'll see if it looks good on me. So this color again is Peony, which is really pretty. It's a color family that I've been loving recently, like the pinks, which you can see clearly. I mean, I got a good mix of colors. I got some like taupes, some grays. I love gray eyeshadow. And you guys really liked the eyeshadow that I did in my Mahalo video recently. So maybe I'll do like a get ready with that at some point. Just, I mean, it was simple. It was like 3 shadows. It was the light gray, the dark gray, and then like the metallic gray shade. What's the matter?
Oh.
What happened?
Crash car.
Crash car? Who crashed the car? So it's definitely needs some more on this side. All right, I think that's as good as it's gonna get for now. And then I'm gonna go in and smudge that underneath. Sometimes the under the lash line smudge like just ruins it all for me. And then other times it's what makes the look. So we're gonna find out if this one makes the look or if it ruins it. Is anybody else watching that show Good Girls? I think it's on NBC, but I watch it on Hulu because I don't have cable. I just have Hulu and Netflix. I think that's still okay. I'm like obsessed with that show. And what's that other show? The Handmaid's Tale comes back soon. Does anybody else watch that? I love that show. That's really all that I've been watching. I've been watching like old episodes of Cutthroat Kitchen, old episodes of Top Chef. I always go back to like my old standby favorites when I'm bored. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a accent brush. We're gonna go in with the Shocking Magenta. Let's start with a little bit and then build up the intensity. Oh boy. So we're sort of going in as like a inner corner color, and I don't know how this is gonna look. I mean, I love the idea of this color, but how do you use it and it look not horrifyingly bad? I'm not like an eyeshadow, like blending, mixing colors, like extraordinaire. Like, you know how I do. I do, you know, like one shadow smoky eyes. Occasionally I get crazy with two eyeshadow colors. And what the hell am I doing today? I don't even know. All right, do I just look completely ridiculous? What do we think? I think if I was gonna do this again, which I probably will, because like I said, I like the idea of this, but I just need to like learn the techniques. I think I'd go in with a lighter lid, like all over color, because I don't know that this one matches so well. So maybe I'd go in with something like a light pink or, I don't know, just like white. I mean, like I said, I like the idea. I think this could look cool on me. I mean, like, would I leave the house with hot pink inner corners? I don't know, maybe. Where would I go though? Where am I going that I need hot pink inner corners? I don't know, it kind of looks like, you know, like a butterfly. I don't know. Anyway, that's the eye look that I came up with for today. I mean, I think it's still, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Okay, so then the mascara that I'm gonna go with is the All Natural, the new one that they've got. I think it's just mascara. I don't think it has like any other name. So I got this, they handed it to me at the Indie Beauty Expo in January, and I haven't tried it yet because I have like 10 open mascaras. I should get my little mirror. Why am I looking over at the big mirror so you can't see? But yeah, I kind of want to do, I think, another one of those vegan like mascara mini reviews like I did a couple of years ago that actually got a really decent number of views, and I think the majority of people found helpful. I mean, I don't know, it's got a bunch of dislikes, but nobody has like commented, you are awful at reviewing mascaras. But what I kind of wanted to do like for the next one was like include like demos. Like this one doesn't have, oh, maybe I was just using it wrong because now I'm sort of building it up more. It sort of goes on light and you have to builds it up. It builds up pretty nicely though. Ah, crap. I got some on my lid. Oh well. Again, it doesn't matter. After this, I'm just going to like insert my card in my computer and let it upload, and then I'm going to, you know, do some dishes. Oh my God. I did the dishes twice yesterday. I made dinner and somehow my entire kitchen is a disaster. I made chili dogs last night with fries. So that I should have like 3 pans and a sheet pan, or like 2 pans and a sheet pan. But then too, I also decided to clean out my fridge this morning. So I have like dishes and Tupperware, like out the frickin' yin yang. Who just jumped up here? Oh, it's Jill. So I have the most insane, I got it on that lid too, whatever. I have the most insane amount of dishes in my kitchen right now that I'm kind of dreading cleaning up, but I have to because I have to feed my kid. Oh my God, my poor kid. So he woke up a couple of times last night crying and I could not figure out why. So it turns out he had gone to the bathroom in the middle of the night at some point, I don't know when, didn't tell me, and so he sat in his soiled diaper all night long, and his butt is angry. I mean, he's generally okay for the most part now. He still has like pretty nasty butt, but I've been putting stuff on it all day. He took a bath. That's only the second time he's ever done that in like his entire life. All right. I'm just building that up for God knows what reason. I don't even know. So yeah, let's zoom you in. Nope, can't zoom you in anymore. But that's the final eye look. We got some peony all over the lids and then some shocking magenta in the inner corners. I mean, with the mascara on, it's kind of growing on me. Anyway, let's finish this up. If we can, let's try to put my antonym palette thingy back together for the time being. So what do I even have left? I did mascara. I have lipstick and highlighter. Okay, so I'm actually going to use one of my new Beauty Archive pots. You found my foundation brush. I'm going to use the one Empower, which is kind of like an icy... Come on, what you doing? Icy highlighty. It's like sometimes this thing focuses and then other times it doesn't. Whatever. As long as it focuses on my face. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this on the high points. And then we're going to go in with, I think, a pink lipstick so it sort of like ties it together, maybe. I got the pink. I got a little bit of a pink cheek. I've got, you know, the pink eye thing going on. And I'm going to have pink lips. Will it all match? I don't know. I've been seeing videos about like color theory and stuff going around recently. Whoa, look at that. Holy crap. Kind of like that. But yeah, do I know what any of that means? No. No, I do not, because I am not a makeup artist. I'm not trained in the art of makeup. I just do what I like and do what I feel like playing with that day. I really like that. If you're looking for an RMS Living Luminizer dupe, I think I got you one. And it's vegan, right? Let me double check the ingredients so I don't eat my words. Yep, it's vegan. And it doesn't actually contain, oh no, it does. It contains coconut oil.
Oh.
I was gonna say it doesn't contain coconut oil because I know that's an issue some people have with RMS, but it does. It's lower on the list though than the RMS one. The RMS is like straight, like almost straight coconut oil. I really like that one. That's really pretty. Okay, so for lips, I brought a couple of 100% pure lipsticks in here.
Poke. Poke.
You plugged it in, yeah. That one's too red. I know, I was supposed to do a video, that's an egg, video swatching all of these like a long time ago, and I haven't done it. I promise I will though. Okay, so do I do Plume Pink or do I do I Do? Eggies? It's a sponge, honey. Which one do I do? I think, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Beauty Archive I Do on my lips. So here is that color. So we're just gonna do that on the lips, and this is perfect timing because my battery just started flashing red. Now this isn't the most moisturizing. Is it even coming off any color? It might not be the most pigmented thing out there. I might have also had some concealer on my lips, which might be distorting the color a bit. So let's try that again. Oh, maybe not. Kind of looks exactly the same. The only thing is I wish it was slightly more moisturizing and had like a little bit more pigment, but this might actually be good for like cheeks, like a nice wash on the cheeks. Which, I mean, I guess I kind of did buy it for, but I know you can use them on lips and cheeks. So I thought, oh, you'd try it on the lips, but I don't know. What do you think? How'd we do? Do I look a damn fool? What?
Pink egg.
Where's your other pink egg? Where's your other egg? He thinks my makeup sponges are eggs. Oh my God, we had a meltdown one day because he took a pink 100% pure sponge out of my drawer. So I let him have it. And he left it in the car because we took it, he went to swim lessons, so he took it in the car with him. And when we got home, he forgot that he had left it in the car. So he looked in my drawer and he noticed that, or where was he? I don't know. He was somewhere that he remembered that the pink egg was gone. So he like had a full-on meltdown, like crying, screaming for like 20 minutes. And the egg wasn't there because my husband took the car and he was out at work. And then, so I had to dig another sponge because I knew I had two. I had a second sponge, which is why I gave him the first one, because I was just like, fine, take that. I have another one. And so I knew I had that second sponge, and I had to dig it out of one of my drawers. I'm gonna spray myself with some of this Rose Quartz facial mist from Precious Skin Elixirs. I'm just trying to use this little thing up. It's pretty small. I don't know. I think we did pretty good. But anyway, yeah, I did find the egg, and I gave him, you know, the pink egg. So now he's got both of my 100% pure sponges, which I think that's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of those. They're really kind of like stiff. I do, you know, I was kind of hating on the Beauty Blender, but I do really like the Beauty Blender. It is nice and squishy, but the Beauty Archive did actually just come out with one. So I'm hoping that it gets launched at Free Agent Beauty so I can buy it, because I don't know what the shipping would be like to actually order it from the Beauty Archive. But they just came out with their own sponge, which I'm interested and excited to try. Because yeah, I'd rather support a smaller business than support Beauty Blender if I can find something that's like comparable to Beauty Blender. All the other sponges I've tried, like the Real Techniques one, Eco Tools one, the 100% pure one, they're all really stiff. They're not as spongy as the Beauty Blender one, which I like. The only one that sort of comes close is the Hint Beauty Sponge, which it runs like a close second to the Beauty Blender. So I'm gonna turn my light on one more time so I can just look. Turn the brightness all the way up. Holy, you guys can't even see anymore. This thing gets so bright. I love it though. I mean, it doesn't look awful.
Okay.
Yeah. So the foundation, the tinted face oil. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off now. The tinted face oil is sitting in my pores, which is kind of, you know, it's not the nicest look. I'm loving this highlight though. Definitely check out the Beauty Archives highlight. Holy crap, it's pretty. You know, and I'm not even hating the whole like hot pink between the eyes thing, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and link this below. If you're someone who likes to do makeup looks, if you like to play with makeup or whatever and you've been looking for a really nice mirror, lighted mirror, check out those. I love them. I paid for that. I did reach out to them to see if they'd want to collab, but they are not interested in me, even though it's funny. I looked up some other people who had like reviewed their stuff and had been sent their stuff, and it was like YouTube channels that had 50,000 subscribers, but their videos only got like 500 views, which screams to me that they bought followers to make themselves look bigger than they are. I find it really strange that brands don't want to collab with authentic people who authentically grow their following, and just it's all based on numbers, and it's not even, the whole numbers thing really bothers me. Like, yes, I have 10,000 Instagram followers, but they're authentic. They're not like, I didn't have to buy followers. And yes, my Instagram or my YouTube has like only 6,000, but I feel like I have better viewership than some of those like bigger channels because they bought followers. Anyway, whatever. Either way, it doesn't make a difference. Brands want nothing to do with me because I have small numbers, which is fine. I'll spend my own money, which is what I did. Oh, the sun's gonna come out for a minute. I paid for that mirror myself, and I'm definitely considering buying the bigger $500 mirror because I want to create like a vanity. I've talked about this in that other video, but I really want to create like a vanity in my own space in my bedroom, because right now I do like all my makeup and skincare and stuff in the bathroom, which I'd like to move some of that into like my bedroom and be able to sit down at a vanity and like play with makeup and whatever. But until then, anyway, this is what we got. I don't want my battery to die, so yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Here, come here. Oh, thought we'd let you see Oliver real quick before we... Oh, you're gonna pat your face, sponge your face, put on the makeup, put on the makeup. All right, so we'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Here, will you get in the picture with me?
Picture.
Look, will you look? Smile.
Joe.
You're so cute. Here, are you gonna get on this side? Look, can you look at the camera?
Good. Mouth.
Nose.
Hair.
Hair.
Close. Mouth.
Close nose.
Close eyes.
Close eyes.